Hey, we're spending some time today thinking about the vestibular system, or in our case, the neurovestibular system. When we think about what the vestibular system is it's essentially a set of gyroscopes that's going to tell my body where I am in space and just give me information about where I am in comparison to my environment. Okay, so when we think about how our body knows if I'm upright, if I'm moving, or maybe if I'm unbalanced, it all starts in the inner ear. Like I mentioned, they're very similar to gyroscopes on a boat. It's helping it make sure it keeps balance. The more I can stimulate my vestibular system and have an understanding of where I am in space, the more accurate my information may be for me to make a decision. This is really big for skill sports, like anything that may be swinging or you're making quick decisions, like baseball, like golf. It could also be really important for some of our skill positions, like quarterbacks, like even kickers potentially. So I need to know where I am in space so that I can make an accurate decision and complete my task. We're going to start today by just thinking about nodding and shaking my head. When I change the orientation of my head when I nod and when I shake my head, it's really going to be changing the fluid in my inner ear, and it's going to give my body the sensation that I am actually moving my head. Okay, we're going to start in an all fours position. To get set up for this, what we're going to do is to stack our hips directly over my knees. I'm going to tuck my toes, and I'm going to put my shoulders directly over top of my hands. From this position, I have essentially a flat back, and I'm going to take now, before I start, my tongue, and I'm going to put it on the inside of my top teeth. That is going to put me in a good neutral position, and I'm nice and balanced. Now I'm going to stop talking as I do this, but what I'm going to do once I start is I'm going to lead the movement with my eyes. So as I look up, I'm leading with my eyes and my head is following. When I go back down, you'll see me track first with my eyes and then my head. I'm just going to do about 3 or 4 reps of nodding. I'm set up, hips stacked over knees, shoulders stacked over hands, my toes are tucked, my tongue is pressed on the behind of my top teeth. I'm going to track with my eyes. Here we go. Last one. The whole time I'm doing my nodding, I'm breathing in through my nose, out through my nose. I'm in a really controlled state, and I'm intentionally focusing on knowing where my body is. Okay. The same thing I'm going to do. The next thing I'm going to do is shaking. Same setup: knees, hips, shoulders, hands, toes tucked. Now all I'm going to do, once I put my tongue behind my teeth, is I'm shaking my head in the same pattern. I'll do 3 of these. Here we go. So this is one of our very first progressions when we're thinking about vestibular training, and then connecting our neural system to the vestibular system. So I want to be able to know where I am in space, and then I want to be able to produce force and movement within an active body, so I can make sure that I can complete a task. There's many progressions. We'll start here and we'll build out. Vestibular training, lesson 1.